Alright, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining us. We are here for TXB challenges. It's my second time casting for challenges. You can see there that I've got a spelling mistake on the challenger ticker tape, which you gotta love. You gotta love. We can fix that easily. We can just add another rel in. Right there. There we go. Job done. Job done. So, like I said, it's my second time casting challenges. Runic and Dispatched are both coming into tonight's game with 1 win and 2 losses under their belt. So both of these two teams right now pretty level pegging, and both of them in need of a win. One of them's going to win. We have overtime. There's no draws here. So one way or another, one of these teams is walking away with a dub. One of them is walking away with the L. The question is, which one is it going to be? There is a prediction at the top of your screen, so take the opportunity to vote in that. There is an opportunity for you to vote on the prediction panel, on the predictions, and take away some channel points if you get it right. Now, the last time I casted, or the only time I casted challenges, Runic was playing. I can't recall who they played against, in all honesty. I'm sorry to the opposing team that it was. If I bear with me, I think I can tell you who it was. I can tell you if I look at the game scores channel. It was against Fragile. And Fragile weren't so fragile. They 7-0'd Runic, so I'm hoping for a much better result here tonight. Now, Runic have lost Davin Atkins. He's left the scene, so he isn't playing. They've also lost a couple of other players. So this could be anyone's game. Due to some unfortunate scheduling issues, Runic have been allowed to bring in a couple of subs as a one-off. It is just a one-off because of the scheduling issues caused by the league, not by the teams, but by the league. So because of that, it would have been wrong for us to hold the team to account for a lack of players when it was our issues. So they've been allowed a couple of subs. Like I said, it's a one-off only, unless we mess up again, in which case we let teams, we try to help out teams. So they are playing with a couple of players tonight that I believe will actually be added to the roster at the end of next week when the official roster changes are allowed. So we are seeing a typical Runic lineup that will be coming out tonight. Just a future typical Runic lineup. Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Jamor, welcome to you. Gracie Ferrier, welcome to you. Thank you for glad to see you're happy that I'm streaming. Jamor, remember when I used to be TootXB's mod? Yeah, that was the old days. I remember you. I think you muted Cobra, and that was I think that was your only mod action, wasn't it? I got to the point, Jamor, where I had so many what's the word I'm looking for? So many moderators, and so many of them had become inactive that we stripped it back and took it away from a few people. So yeah, you were in the fallout. You disappeared. You weren't in the scene anymore, so you lost your mod status, unfortunately. These things happen, though. We'll move on. It's no fun modding. It's no fun modding. Well, I say that. I've never done it. Well, I kind of have done it. Right, everyone on the teams are now here. So for Runic, we are going to have Josh, Lupus, J2E9, JFK Peak Glaz, and Aiden. Playing for Dispatched, we've got team lead Blanco. We've got Marts, I think. Marts. It's MXRT. If you guys want me to pronounce your name correctly, use standard spellings. I'm going to go with Marts. I'm going with Marts. Black Reno, Good Guy Zek, and Hayao, NS, which I suspect stands for nice shot. Now, we're just waiting for everybody to ready up. Once everyone is ready, we will get the game going. And hopefully, we see some good siege. Not like the last time we saw Runic playing. No offense to Runic, but it just wasn't a good game. It was 7-0. You were 7-0'd. I think you had a couple of subs in that didn't normally play, so, it was one of those things. Okay, it seems like everybody's ready. I've been told everyone's ready, but not everyone has readied up. or that I can see. But that's okay. Bear with me, stream. All right, everyone is ready. So let's get this game underway as we head over to Clubhouse. I do have the map right. Hopefully I've got the starting sides right. And let's go. All right, I've got the right teams and the right colors. That's a good first step. That is a good first step. Hey, Gracie. Yeah, 90-second delay, so I only just saw you say hello, Toot. So hello to you. Here to watch J2 play, I'm sure. All right. Blue get to ban first because they are on attack. They're going to ban Hibana. Now, that's become a common ban for Clubhouse. We like to see it. She's good for hatches. She's good for all sorts. She's becoming very, very common to ban on this map. What's also common to ban on this map is Maverick. I say it every time. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to continue saying it until it becomes commonplace. Is ban Maverick. Please ban Maverick. Don't ban Thatcher. Ban Maverick. I'm going to ban Jackal. Okay. Okay. That still works. I mean, obviously, Jackal, very good for tracking down the roamers. Very good for tracking down roamers. So if you're planning on playing the roam game, Jackal is who you want to get out of there. Now, bear with me. What's going on here? My microphone. Let's just turn that down a tad. There we go. That's better. So Jackal, a good pick. Helps you to roam a little bit more. We're going to get Mira taken out of play. That's going to make gym and bedroom a little bit harder to defend. Should the defensive team at the time decide to go there. Valkyrie is going to get taken out of action as well. That's by Runic. There are the bans, ladies and gentlemen. We love to see it. We love to see it. Right, let me just write these down in case there's a rehost. It's important to write them down. People assume now that, oh, rehosts, thing of the past. We can pause the game. You don't need rehosts. Well, fun fact. Every now and then someone will leave the game and use the abandon option rather than disconnect and they can't get back in. Or me as a spectator could have a game crash, disappear, drop out, come back in as a spectator, but someone else has got the rights to pause the game, etc., etc. So you rehost for that. There are all sorts of reasons that you could still rehost. So you still need to write these things down in case for a rehost. Also, fun fact for you, when you rehost, every round that you put in is automatically marked as being an objective win. Whether it was won by kills or time or objective, it will get marked as an objective win. So, yeah, it's good to have note of these details. Alrighty. Alrighty. Start all the relevant stuff off. We saw J2E9 have a bit of a teabag there. He's going to run upstairs and seal up these hatches. It looked like he was teabagging anyway. His white outline looked like he was on teabag duties. Glad's going to be opening up the default rotates. Personally, I'm not a fan of that rotate being right there because if you are visible from up here through that angle to get to that hole, so I don't like that. I don't like that being right there. But it is what people do. It is what people do. Holes opened up at head height. Normally we've got melees or bullet holes, but no, we're just going to have head height. Normally we'd have a shield with smoke behind it here in the dirt tunnel, but not tonight. Not tonight. That is going to be left as Galaz continues to use his shotgun on mute to open up some rotates furthermore. And the site setup looks like it's complete. We've got a signal jammer protecting this wall. We've got nothing up here protecting these walls, but that's absolutely fine because anything you put on those walls are going to be easily taken out through the drone hole. That's just a waste of utility, unless you use a very well-placed Kaid. Now, Kaid is in play, so he could actually be brought out here, but he isn't, which means this hatch is going to remain completely free for the taking. We can see we've got two attackers making their way in. Sledge is going to be opening up the holes in the floor to get the positions onto the anchors down below and move them out of position. We have no Hibana, so she's not going to be able to open up this hatch from the window. But good guy Zek, playing on Ace, is going to be able to come in, just check to see if there's a little player underneath before he chucks his Selmas onto that hatch and start to do work on it. Black Reno is going to take some damage through the holes that he has created. That is damage of his own making. Ace is going to be able to do one bit of damage onto that hatch. He's just going to get one more Selma on there. That hatch is going to be open, and the drop is going to be clear. Selma does not go out just yet. Good guy Zek is coming in instead. No, it looks like they can't decide what they want to do as Josh is playing downstairs. Takes a whole load of damage, but as he tries to rotate between sites, he's going to get taken out of play by Haya. Aiden. Managed to do some damage there. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted there by who actually went down. Black Reno is going to get taken down. Looked like that was by J2E9, as he does have 1 kill to his name now. He's going to open up a hole above that kitchen door and shoot down onto the player that is there. That's going to force him to back out. And we are going to get a rotation down to Dirt Tunnel here. Zek has opened up Dirt. They've got the intel that, hey, Dirt is pretty clear. There's no smoke. There's nothing going on here. Let's just go down smoke. Go down there. But Jaeger is there waiting. Ace comes running up and he does get taken out of play. J2E9 making his way down that main staircase. Trying to creep his way behind an attacker to hopefully get a pick. Blanco still playing well off site. Is going to make his way to blue. Mars on his own in Dirt Tunnel. These two players need to connect and work together. Blanco has the diffuser, but they've only got 20 seconds to go. Blanco coming down blue. He's going to set off. Oh, he's going to set off that Banshee, and he gets caught by Glaz, who just peeks around and takes him down with the SMG-11 with a beautiful headshot. And Glaz just peeks absolutely everything, and again with the SMG-11, takes down the player in Dirt, putting a round on the board for Runic, and they are doing much better in this game than they were in the last game I casted them playing. So, nice. Nice. All right. Just so that people know, there was an issue with the match or the stream title, because I'm used to a certain kind of setup when I cast, and I don't have it on this channel. So yeah, I didn't change the stream name. I forgot. I tell the casters off for not doing it, and then I didn't do it myself because I run a different setup, and I just forgot that on this channel I would need to do it. It is what it is. We move on, but I have corrected it now, so you should see the correct teams and the correct caster name on there, hopefully. It'll be wrong on the VOD, but I will correct it once the VOD is saved. And the VOD will be uploaded to YouTube later for people to watch. It will be uploaded to the youtube.com/TXB Leagues channel. We have tweeted that there is a game live tonight. By all means, retweet that, get people to come along and watch. Always nice to see people come out and support these teams. Always nice to see new people coming along and get involved, watching and supporting the players that put their time into these games, trying to do something a little bit more different, a little bit more structured to ranks. Now we have a pretty standard castle setup coming out here. You barricade off this door. Personally, I don't barricade this door. I don't barricade this door when I do. I barricade off this door. Sorry, I barricade off the window, barricade off this door, and I barricade off this door. Instead, what I do is I go downstairs. In fact, I'm not going to say what I do because that will give it all away if any of you play against me in ranked or unranked. I'm not going to say what I do. But there are alternatives when you're playing as Castle. There are alternatives. Let's just say that. Alright, so Ace starting to open up the wall underneath J2E9, who's playing this very typical position here on catwalks, watching down onto the doorway of Garage. He's got the magnets there to protect him from any grenades that happen to come up. We can see that one Selma has been used on that wall, and that gives a line of sight up to the window over here and allows the attackers to vault in and get a position on the defense from underneath. We're going to have J2E9 watching very carefully onto that doorway inside, just in case anyone pushes in. Bandit is going to successfully bandit trick the Selma. This is why you ban Maverick when you're on defense or planning to play on defense on CCTV with bandit tricking. Ace and Thatcher work great together, but Thatcher is so easily countable, which is why it's just a waste of time banning him. See, he's not banned, he's in play. Still, the attackers have not managed to get through that wall, even though you think, hey, it's easy, man. They've got Thatcher, they've got Ace. They're getting through that wall in 45 seconds. No. Not when you have a good bandit tricker on the board, which is why you bring Maverick and why you ban Maverick. Now you can see that castle barricade, that third castle barricade has been put here. Now that's to slow down the likes of Capital, who would just walk up here, throw firebolts through that window to deny anyone from bandit tricking. The other alternative to stop bandit tricking is to come in from below and open up a hole in the floor to push that bandit out of position. Hayao is going to take out J2E9, as Aiden does get that quick refrag with the MP7. Dispatch are just going to make their way up catwalk. They've got catwalk control. They're going to take down Aiden, who is in CCTV. DS Blanco with the L8 doing loads of damage. Black Reno getting one of his own, but he is quickly refragged by Josh, leaving us in a 2 versus 3 with 35 seconds to go. Good guy Zek has the diffuser. He's outside. His only way in is going to be jumping through that window, but he is going to use a breaching charge. If the head gets seen, there you go. That breaching charge is taken out. Josh is going to get that frag, leaving us in a 2 versus 2. Good guy Zek has to jump in through that window. It's his smartest play right now, and he does make it successfully. And as we see, Josh crouch spamming his way round. He does get downed by good guy Zek. He's going to go for that plant, but we have Lupus down below without a C4. He's made his way back upstairs. He can't deny the plant. He's got 2 players sitting right on diffuser. He's going to make his way round. He flips onto good guy Zek, and he takes him out of play. Is he going to get the last? He is. He's just going to down him. He is eventually going to finish off that kill. No, sorry, no, there was 2 of them. I had no idea what was going on. I was sure it was 2 left on attack. I thought it was just Lupus on his own. I was looking at the wrong side. So I was looking at blue, thinking blue was the attacking team. So my apologies for my terribly poor observation skills. Terribly poor observation skills. So that's another round going to Runic, looking much stronger than the last time I played them now. Being 2-0 up. German Bedroom is going to come out. No Mirror, she is banned. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of setup we get here. Now we do have opportunity here for a bulletproof camera or 2. So a bulletproof camera could go up on the bathroom or washroom wall, giving you a kind of makeshift mirror window where, you know, you can stand in the bathroom, standard holes, head height on the left side of the reinforcement on the right hand side. Bulletproof camera up, watch it. When you see someone, peek out. Alternatively, have someone else watch it, give a red ping, and then peek out and shoot at that red ping. Castle is in play, which is very, very common for this site. This is the only site that this team are going to play. No one's going to go to bar on stock at this point in the game. So the attacking team of Dispatch, they're going to know exactly where Runic are going to be, and they are going to be ready for this. They've bought out Black Reno on the IQ. That's going to allow them to be able to find the signal jammers, the proximity sensors, the ADSs. It's going to allow them to see them from underneath and possibly take them out. Let's remember that this floor here is destructible. This floor here is destructible. This floor here, not destructible. Pretty sure it's not. It isn't, is it? No, it's not. If I recall correctly. You can open up a cheeky little hole somewhere around here that allows you to see up to the mirror window there anyway. Alright, so we have an extended hold over here into Cache. Reinforcements, castle barricades, Saria gates, signal disruptors. Runic are holding this one down heavy. Marth's playing on the buck is going to come straight over, open up the hole into CCTV. Hayu is going to make his way in from down below, and he's going to be responsible for using that breaching round to move this player out of position. He is going to take down one signal jammer. The other one is going to remain up as Hayu is looking for that kill. Looking through the holes he's created, but he's not going to find it just yet. If Glaz had just turned around a little bit, he would have seen Hayu looking the other way. Now we can see Lupus on the Jaeger playing here in the bar area. He gets the yellow ping. They know he's there, but he's just waiting patiently. Former Venga Boys player is Lupus. J2E9 and Lupus both being on Venga Boys previously, now on Runic. Hayu does take down Lupus though, making it a 5 versus 4. Venga Boys a great team, but Lupus clearly not picking up the reputation of his former team, as Glaz, with that SMG-11, manages to take another player down. We're going to see Aiden peeking that window, thinking there's someone there. Jeff Pay peeks, gets another one. This guy is just unstoppable with this SMG. Ace doing his job, opening up the wall. The other wall opening up behind, and they are pressuring Mute very, very aggressively. The wall behind him opens up. Glaz gets another one. That's the 3Ks. Aiden takes down one. We get the cheeky 360, but Marths is going to get that kill, as he's got 3 left to find with 1 minute and 15 seconds left to do it. He's got 2 drones in his pocket that he can make use of. He knows someone's going to jump out that window, most likely. He looks, but he turns away just at the wrong times. It looked like Castle was getting ready to bounce his way out. Marks was crouch spamming his way past. He's going to take a look at the head of Aiden. He's going to rip it right off with that C8. As he takes down one, he's just got 2 more left to find on the map. One of them is over there in the logistics area. Looks like that's a Runic making her way through the rotates back into sight. Castle barricade protecting the doorway, but I think we have a rotate here in logistics. Yes, we do. So, Buck is the last player. He will be able to open up his own rotates here into logistics through into the site. He's got 34 seconds to make these smart plays if he chooses to. He doesn't know that there's no player in logistics. He's going to walk into a frost mat. Oh my god. F in the chat for maths on Buck walking into the frost mat. This is not what we'd like to see. Hey, Cayman, thank you for the joining. Averzi, welcome to you too. I like that name. That's kind of Italiano. Averzi. All right, gym and bedroom. Being won by Runic, going 3-0 up. Davin Atkins would be proud of them at this point in time. I don't know if Davin's watching. If he is, he should be proud of his former team. Church and Arsenal, primary site of choice for Runic. They are going to head back there. Maverick is going to be bought out by Black Reno. Maverick, not hugely useful for this site. They should know that this is the site they're going to go to. They can't go to CCTV because they won it just 2 rounds ago. It is still locked. So this is the only site that's going to be played here by Runic. Maverick, not hugely useful. Now you can use him, of course, to Maverick trick the hatches, but it does take time. You could have bought Thermite if you want to open Dirt Tunnel. You can use Maverick to silently open it up and sneak your way in and crouch walk your way down here if you want to. But you can Thermite it. Maverick just makes it a little bit more silent. Personally, with no Kaid in play, I feel like Thermite probably would have been a better choice than a Maverick at this point. But to be fair, Black Reno playing on the Maverick does have frag grenades. We've had 3 drones taken out of play here already. Not great drone economy coming out from Dispatched. They need to do better with their drones. Mark's going to come up and take out that default camera. This Black Reno is going to be coming over from the other side here of the parking lot area, making his way up to the roof. We can see a defender there just on the catwalk. That's Jaeger, as he is going to hold on to the catwalk, it seems. So we've got a downstairs hold, but we are going to get Lupus playing a catwalk position. And Mark doesn't know he's there. He's going to find out very quickly, though, as gunfire rains down and the drone goes into the garage to try to find Lupus, but Lupus is very smartly going to back out. He's going to get delayed somewhat by that barricade, but he is going to just rip it down and run his way through. As DS Blanco does take down J2E9, making it a 4 versus 5 very quickly. And it sounds like Maverick is doing this silent open so that they can make their way into Dirt Tunnel violently. There we go. He is in. He's going to drone it. Personally, I favor sending the drone down there first, checking it out, doing the open, and then just going back onto the drone. Because you open the hole, you send the drone down, you waste a bit of time. Efficiency is the key here. Now we've got a signal jam, and that's going to stop that drone from going through. Yellow ping goes out for some reason. Maybe he's saying, oh, we've got to... Oh, we need an EMP. That is a great play from Black Reno. I like this. That, my friends... That is what you call good map knowledge and teamwork. Nicely done. Great work from the attacking team as for the first time, Dispatched are looking strong and in control here. They're in a 5 versus 2. A 5 versus 2 as Mars goes down though, quickly making it 4 versus 2. Plant is going to start. Lupus is doing absolute damage right now, and the plant is denied. But it is going to be started again. Lupus is left on his own in a 1 versus 3. There is a player on this main staircase, but Lupus doesn't know about it. He's going to get taken down by Ash. I could not flick to Ash in time. It looked like we got a little shake of the head saying, no, no, no. You're not taking this one. There we go. That is a round finally on the board to Dispatched as they start to even things out a little bit. Well done there to Dispatched for taking that. They got the diffuser down as well, so a player did manage to get 100 points. Hey, Rezel, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Church and Arsenal is going to get played again. CCTV is unlocked, so the boys from Runic could go back there, but they're deciding not to. I'm still really impressed with that play from Black Reno. It's just the kind of thing that you don't often think about when you're playing ranked or whatever, and you know you're solo or duo. Solo queuing you can't do anyway, but when you're duo queuing, probably it helps that Thatcher is so often banned anyway. You just don't have the foresight to get to that point and think, oh, there's a signal jammer. People would normally just bat the door open or try to jump past it or something. But no, these guys, he sat there, he pinged the top of the doorway saying, hey, Thatcher, give me an EMP right here. Take down the signal jammer, let me get my drone in, I can check out what's going on. Great play. I really like that. That's the kind of thing that we love to see here. From these teams coming out showing us good, clever teamwork and plays. So yeah, nicely done. I'm going to stop talking about that because why not? Alright. Glad continuing to open up the holes in the wall there. Rotates are coming out. We've got more rotates being opened up here. That's going to be finished off by Aiden. Does he not have the... No, he doesn't have the bailiff. No, he does have the bailiff. Is that the bailiff? It looks like the bailiff. Why did he melee it? Interesting. Alright, but someone already doing work as Lupus is going to take down one. Lupus is finding his stride now. It's like he heard me calling him out there for getting killed, and he says, hey, I'm going to show you that I'm no chump here. I'm going to go around getting some frags. He's going to see Ash, but Ash is going to see him first. Hayao is going to take that kill, making it a 4 versus 4. Lupus on that roam game gets shut down in the first 30 seconds, but he does manage to take out Maverick before he goes down himself. So that's a fairly decent pick. Like I say, Maverick I don't think is the greatest choice for this site. Thatcher's going to send out an EMP grenade there. For some reason, no one's actually there to capitalize on that. J2E9 is going to get that pick and make his way back towards site, playing on the Goyo. Very unusual for J2E9 or J2 to be playing on an operator like Goyo. He does prefer the more fragging type. But I guess having not fragged out on the fragging operators, he's deciding to just play a little bit differently. Maybe this is going to work out better for them. Mask can make his way down the staircase. We can see there is a player right there, peeking it, waiting. It's Goyo. J2E9 being a little bit too in your face there. If you're going to play like that, I think play it slug style. Play it MYR style. Lay on the floor, right in the middle. No one will expect it. He probably would have got away with that. 3 versus 3. Aiden H, very, very low on HP. About 5 HP left. Good guy Zek, lowest health player remaining on the attacking side. He's looking like he's trying to work out what to do with Marth. Is just going to hold this angle at the bottom of the main stairs. Blanco's going to get held back by this smoke grenade. He could have chucked out an EMP, which might have disabled it, but you need so much good timing for that to happen. 1 minute remaining. 8 drones left in the hands of the defenders. 5 of them, in the attackers rather. 5 of them are in play and movable, so it'd be good to see the attack starting to use those drones, but none of them are using them. They are instead just walking down, face checking things. They've got 5 drones, 1 minute, but no one is bothering to use them. And Black Reno and Hayao aren't looking at any drones either. Mart is going to get taken down at the hands of Ada with that powerful Alder. Another player is in sight. The Alder is just going to throw loads of bullets down range and try to get that pick, but Josh is going to get it instead, as good guy Zek is also going to feel the wrath of Mute. 1 with the shotty, 1 with the SMG. Round over, and that is another round going in favor of Runic as they go 4-1 up, and they'll be looking to make it 5-1 up at the end of the first half, whereas Dispatched are going to be looking to make it a 4-2. Now that site is locked, we are going to see Runic head back upstairs to CCTV. Davin is no longer with the team. He's left the competitive scene because he's going abroad, which has been on the cards for a long, long time. So he was only ever going to be with Runic for a very short time. Dizzy, I'm not sure what's happened to Dizzy. I don't know if he's left or just not available to play tonight. He might have left. I don't know. I don't know what's happened to Dizzy. CCTV and Cash. Last sight on the first half. Muzzle has answered the questions on Davin for me, thank you. 9-second delay, so yeah, you beat me to it. Aiden H is going to be bandit tricking yet again here on this main wall. Going 5-3, 5-3 on the attack, 6-3 for Lupus. Everyone except J2E9 on Runic are currently positive, which is very good to see for them. Especially considering the first game I cast him for. Good guy, Zek. Not going to be happy when he does the stats for his team tonight. With his little 0 and 4 there. Sorry to call you out, Zek. Sorry to call you out. In case you missed it as you're writing the stats. 0 and 4 for good guy, Zek. 0 and 4. Alright. Now. I feel so guilty. I feel so guilty. Alrighty, so 3 players spawning over here. J2E9 waiting for a cheeky little peek. He's opened up this door in advance. Now, that's going to be spotted by the attacker. They'll have an idea that someone's likely to try and peek it, so they will be watching it. He does open fire. Doesn't manage to do any damage. Does back out. He's going to see that drone and take it down eventually. That magnet playing up against that doorway is going to be very helpful to protect him. Bandit already tricking, putting them up, putting them down. But Maverick is on the board, which means that this bandit might as well not exist. Might as well not exist. We have a Thatcher as well. But Maverick can do this himself. Here we go. EMP is going to go down. Bandit is going to back out. You could have just done that with Maverick on his own, to be fair. I don't know what we're seeing here from Runic. From Dispatched. You got 3 operators stacked up on here. All you needed was Maverick to open up a hole at the bottom here. And then just throw. They are so lucky that that C4 was misplayed by Aiden. That would have been a beautiful 4K there for him. But here we go. Magnets. Sorry. Maverick, EMPs, and Ace to get this wall open. And Glaz gets taken down. 1 minute and 20 seconds to get that wall open using 3 operators. Not... I don't want to be a dick, but Dispatched, you could have done that better. You could have done it better with less utility. It is what it is. You've done the job. At the end of the day, your goal was to open the wall. You've opened it up. What I don't like is when you go on drone, you can't see how much utility that operator has left, which is very, very disappointing. So I want to know what he's got. All right, so how are you going for that player on the top of the east stairs? But Josh playing here on blue is going to very cleverly counter that. Now, he has managed to protect himself on that blue staircase by using a proximity sensor on blue. Very sensible, very sensible. This is what I do. Not quite there necessarily, but it is a good play nonetheless as Mars claims a life of J2E9. But Josh is going to get that refrag. So we are seeing here players getting taken down, but very, very quick refrag. An attacker is in CCTV already. That is Zek trying to boost up his count here of kills. He's going to manage to down Josh, but he's not going to finish it off. He just doesn't care about it. He's going to manage to get that 1 kill, though. He is going to take down Aiden. No more is he on 0 kill. He gets a quick 3k at the end there. Just finishes it off beautifully. Downed 1, kills 1, then kills the other. A quick triple comes up at the end. And good guy Zek hears the 0-4 and says, I'm not having this. I'm not having this. And he manages to put a round on the board for his team, making it a 4-2 split at the end of the first half. Well played there to Dispatched for managing to clutch 1 round up. Making it 4-2. All right, CCTV is going to be the first site to get played by Runic as we switch, sorry, by Dispatched as we switch sides. Dizzy hasn't left. Don't think he has anyway. Yeah, I wasn't sure on Dizzy. I didn't think he'd left. There was one other player that left along with Davin. I can't remember who it was, but I wasn't sure it was Dizzy. I didn't think it was Dizzy.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Dizzy? Ah, okay, so Dizzy is stuck with work. Gnome and Kuoxes, I don't know, have left the team. Dizzy is at work. Davin's gone as well, so that's where some of the players are, or aren't, as the case may be. Alright, Hayao is going to be playing on the Bandit. He isn't going to be tricking, he's just going to be putting his Bandit batteries down. We see Maverick being bought out by Josh here on the side of Runic. I want to see Runic. I feel like I don't like talking negatively about teams' plays. I talked negatively about Dispatched's ability to get this wall open in the last round, and I feel bad doing it. So I kind of feel like, oh no, they did a good job. Maybe. and I was just being unfair. But hopefully we can see Runic come up here and show how it's really done. I mean, we've got Thatcher and Maverick on the board. Maverick is going to send out that drone. He's going to have a look. He's going to see exactly where the drones are. He's going to yellow ping them to give himself the intel. Thatcher is going to send his EMP out for some reason. I mean, you really don't need to, but Ace is then going to open it up. I mean, regardless, the job's been done better by Runic here of getting that open. Glaz does manage to claim the first life. That's good guy Zek going down. Good guy Zek in the game channel. Very happy at finally managing to get some kills. And then he dies pretty much straight away in the following round. Never mind, Zek. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, so the wall is opened up very, very quickly. DS Blanco is going to be playing here at the top of the east stairs. Very typical position. Challenge we have here with Clubhouse is that there's a lot of common stuff being done. We know most of the moves that people are going to play. As Hayao does take down J2E9. Now that is Iana taken off the board. When it comes to utility, very useful with the infinite drones, but she's more useful for the grenades and some good guns. Lupus gets taken down as well. Now he is currently joint top frag with a couple of his other teammates. There we go. Josh takes down one. You got to play those MYR plays if you want to get the kills. You got to snake your way there into sight and just shoot people in the face. Josh goes down to 1 HP. He's going to peek this door fairly aggressively. Black Reno's going to peek it instead. He goes down. Hayu is out. Plant was started, but it is denied very quickly. Diffuser is dropped. Aiden H is all on his own in a 1 versus 2. He knows where one player is, but he doesn't realize that the player on East Stairs, where there is always a player, is there. And as he walks through that rotate or that breach, he does get taken out. That is the end of round number 7, as we see Dispatched put one on the board, starting to shape up a little bit. 2 rounds in a row for Dispatched. Maybe defense is just the side for them. Who knows? Who knows? This map is typically more defender favored. Slightly. Not hugely, but slightly. Based on information taken from the TXB Pro games that we have going on. Which happened Monday to Thursday on twitch.tv/TootXB. Not this week. We've had 2 forfeits, unfortunately. So we've only managed to play 2 games in TX Pro this week. TXB Pro, which is very, very disappointing. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Hopefully next week we'll see things step up a little bit. Alright, so as we go downstairs to Church and Arsenal. No, I don't think Blanco took himself off the roster. Let me check the rosters. Pretty sure he's on it. I did have a little look earlier. Yeah, he is still on there. Blanco is on there.
5 seconds to go.
He is a legitimate player.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
He is a legitimate player for the team. Alright, so what's going on? What have we got? Counter reinforcements on dirt. Marth is going to take a little bit of damage, no doubt, going for a bit of a cheeky peek out through a hole in the wall there, I guess, considering where he ran from. Yeah, he's got some holes there. He didn't manage to do any damage, but he did take a load of damage, so not the most successful spawn peek we've ever seen here in League play. Marth is going to get back to site and just check cams, watching to give intel for his team, as he is going to be licking his wounds here on site. Lupus and Josh making their way into bar as Glaz takes down Black Reno. Runic doing some great fragging work here. J2E9 already downstairs at the bottom of the main staircase, watching, waiting for some peeks here in Moto. So he's going to hold that position while the rest of his team get into position. Damage being done from up above. Zek is playing on the Qaid, so this hatch is electric cooled, which means it's not going to be quite so easy to open, and it might indeed remain shut. This hatch here is free for the taking, where we can see Glaz playing right there. Aiden H could open that up, but we are getting a play here onto the Moto hatch, as that's going to be Maverick tricked. But Mars playing down below is going to be able to watch through the holes being made here by Maverick, and could get an easy pick. He just needs to watch the right angles. But he shakes about too much. If he just sat in one position, watching where that blowtorch is coming from. He goes around looking for Maverick, but Aiden H is there waiting ready, and he does get that kill. 4 versus 3 as Marks goes out of play. We still have Zek being able to deny the other hatches, but with that hatch open, the drop is going to be inevitable in through Moto, and that is the push that's getting set up. We've got 3 players stacking up here. Blanco down below going to be chucking that gas grenade to deny the push. A little bit premature in my opinion. 1 minute 10 seconds left to go, but Josh has dropped as Zek does claim another life. JFK peeks glass, takes down Hayo, who's been doing great work for his team so far, going 9-6 right now. 3 versus 2. Gas grenade goes out to slow down the player at the bottom of main stairs. That is the last gas grenade. No more denial in the pocket for smoke with 50 seconds remaining on the clock. Good guy Zek rotating around to join his teammate with that shotgun up close on the doorway. Frag grenade goes out. DS Blanco is going to move. It's got good guy Zek is going to peek that main staircase at the bottom, but he's just going to blindly run past it as 2 players push their way down the main hallway. Aiden gets that kill, and Josh is going to finish off Blanco. Is left in a 1 versus 3. Through these Maverick holes that have been created, Blanco runs off to try to pick up those players that took down his teammate. But our guy is there waiting at the Maverick holes, gets that kill. And we see Runic put 1 on the board, their first attacking win. And they go to 5-3. 1 round away from match point. 1 round away from match point. Church and Arsenal is going to be replayed. CCTV is still locked. Dispatch have decided they don't want to go to gym and bedroom just yet. J2E9 picking the IQ, going to 6-pick onto Sledge, which for Church and Arsenal makes perfect sense. You've got Buck, who'll be able to do plenty of damage from up above, but bring Sledge as well. You double down on it. You can use Buck elsewhere, should you need to.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused.
I strongly suspect that we see Sledge playing here in kitchen, with Buck possibly playing here along this hallway. We've got Maverick in play along with Ace. We've got the double hard breach. They will probably go for this Moto hatch yet again. It seems like they're just leaving kitchen hatch alone. I mean, to be fair, Quaid has been brought to the table both times. It's been electroclawed. They have Thatcher in play, so they could still make their way through this hatch if they need to, or if they want to. But let's see.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds to go. Attacker's objective is to defuse.
Oh, that's a shame about Blanco. But he is back. He's still on the roster. Yeah, with regards to the roster for Runic, like I talked about earlier, so for people that weren't in the stream at the start, there was a mix-up or an issue with the scheduling of this game. And it wasn't in Runic's favor, unfortunately, and it was changed. Runic weren't made aware. There were some issues. There was a problem with it. They didn't have players, so the league allowed Runic to have 2 subs as a one-off because of that scheduling issue that was caused by the league. It didn't seem fair to penalise Runic for not having players available due to our own scheduling error. So they've been allowed this as a one-off. Alright, so Maverick is going to be tricking this hatch yet again. We have no Electro Claw here, yet for some reason we're deciding to use Maverick while Ace just stands by and watches. I'm not sure I understand the logic of the play. Is that Electro Clawed? Didn't look like there was electric. Good guy Zek with the C4 onto J2E9. Wow, as I'm busy watching this Maverick tricking, Sledge goes down. There we go, right in the corner. Like I suspected, Sledge would be playing here in the kitchen while Buck would be doing something else, whereas Buck, he is over here on the other side of the map. This hatch is not electro-clawed. That could get opened up, but Moto is the play as Aiden H and Josh are stacked up on this hatch, and Glaz is going to come over with that diffuser. I'm very confused about Runic's choices here. They're bringing Thatcher and Ace, but Maverick tricking hatches. I mean, I guess they want to use Ace for the main wall. Yeah, they're bringing him down here. Okay, this is why they're using the... Wow, this is why they're using that. Okay, fine. It makes a bit more sense now as to why they're doing what they're doing on the hatch. That's all 3 Selmas going out. So that's why they're doing it. Okay, now smoke is going to be what? How on earth? How on earth did smoke not get that kill? 3 versus 3 as Mars claims a life of his own as well. I'm just dumbfounded as to smoke just sitting there. Blanco just sitting, watching, looking. I mean, we was just sat there watching his face. Like, are you gonna shoot us? Are you gonna shoot us, Blanco? Are you gonna shoot? Oh, pre-fires go out through the wall. Very well timed. They do manage to push Marth back a little bit, but he does make his way there. He sees the legs, but he is gonna get shot down by Glaz through that hole that's been created by himself. Players are in. Plant is going down behind the bar. Black Reno does manage to claim the life as fuck as he crouch walks his way into sight. Plant, 1 versus 2. Plant is down. 1 player outside in the hallway. Black Reno comes around, takes down Glaz. He isn't dead, but he is downed at least. But Aiden knows exactly where Reno is, and he just comes around, uses his own ace hole against Black Reno as he tries to push around, and he does get the pick, putting another round there on the board for Runic, making it 6-3 and going on to match points, with Runic needing just 1 more. Now, Runic are 86% favorite when it comes to the predictions here on the channel. Dispatched 14% favorite. So, at the moment, it's looking like the players back in Runic are going to win a little bit of their channel points back. I can see that Jamor voted Runic and Profit voted Runic. That's all I can see when I look at it. I can't see any other players. Oh, maybe I can if I click on something. Let me click on something, see if I can see who's done it. No, I can't. Oh, actually, maybe I can. No, I can't. So I just know Profit is going with Dispatch and Jamor's going with Runic. Those are the only 2 that I know. Let's see which one of them is going to win. At the moment, it looks like it's going to be Jamor coming off best.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many
Gym and
bombs as
bedroom.
they can.
Potentially the last site we are going to see get played here. I'm going to shrink down the information screen. I like having this screen up because it allows you to see the utility that people have got left. I know you can see it if you go to that player, but it's nice to see at a glance how many Sarig or how many gas grenades Smoke has got left, for example, or how many electrical Zek has got left, for example, when you're spectating an attacker position. It's just nice to have that intel readily available to you.
Attackers have discovered the location.
But let's go into this small. This is more the standard thing that you would see in EUL and proper casting or observing. So let's go to this screen. I mean, not much happens in those bits. Anyway, we'll go to this so you can see more of the action. Now the round has started. We are in action phase. Lupus all in his own. Billy No Mate's going to be spawning over here, coming over the strip club side. So we've got the rest of his 4 teammates spawning over here together. They're good buddies. They're spawning together. Lupus, no one likes him, spawning over on his own. They're at the strip club side. Now, Josh going to come over and open up this hatch. If we had full things on, we could see if Twitch had breaching charges, but she doesn't. She has the... She's on drone, I can't tell. I'm guessing she's got Claymore. I forget what Twitch has. No, she's got stun grenades now, hasn't she? She doesn't have breaching anymore. She's got stuns. Smokes. Smoke grenades she has now. How new is that? Okay. Alright, so shock drone is going to go in. Melee hole gets opened up. Free fires go out, but it's not going to do any damage as Twitch is going to back out and head over to that doorway where he is protected from the castle barricade. Second castle barricade going up. Zek pre-firing through that wall, hoping to get a free kill, but J2E9 is back here just waiting for someone to make his way into that hole. Zek has opened up a fair bit of a hole here, laying himself an angle onto logistics. He needs to watch out for that, though. It could go against him if J2E9 decides to turn his attention. Drone is going to go out, and that is going to be Lupus and Josh on drones. Lupus comes off, leaving Josh the only one droning. 5 versus 5, still 1.5 minutes left to go. Logistics wall is opened up, and J2E9 claims that first kills. Lupus does take a load of damage. 100% damage, in fact, he does get killed. 4 very quick frags coming out from Dispatch. What a play for them as Bandit comes through to try to rotate around, but J2E9 is sat there waiting. They know where he is, and they are going to come around, converge in his position, and take him down. Great play from Dispatch, doing absolute damage and total wreckage there in just the space of 15 seconds. Well done to them as they put a round on the board. making it 6-4. Dispatched could still win this. We do have overtime. They've just got to win 2 rounds in a row. That's all they need to do. 2 rounds in a row. Sorry, I'm just reading. How could Toot forget? Runic, Gracie Farrer, Runic #1. Forget fan number. What did I forget? What did I forget? Hey, thank you for the follow. Lol's Sec Official. What did I forget?
Attackers need to locate and defuse
I've forgotten
as many
already.
bombs as they can.
I've forgotten what I've forgotten. Anyway, there's a great end to the round from Dispatch. 5 kills in 15 seconds. Or 4 kills in 15 seconds. Well done. The simple answer to that, Sixter, is just don't go out. Why would you go out? Why would you go out? You can do it on your mobile. You get your little mobile phone out, have a little gamble on your phone. Just log in, gamble, log out. Job done. Alrighty, so CCTV.
Attackers must locate and defuse the bomb.
Yeah, Gracie Farrer pointing out that you haven't missed anything the last 2 nights because we have had forfeits, unfortunately. Saving you some 2XP. We're doing you a favour. We're doing you a favour, Sixter. Alright, players all rappelling up all about the place. Maverick is going to come up. Bandit is there getting ready to trick, but you see, here we go. Maverick just has to open up a hole. That's going to push that bandit away, and that's that wall now ready for the taking. Electroclaw does go down, though, and this is one of the issues with Maverick. You can Electroclaw it when you've got Kaid on the board. So Kaid could be just as good at BAM. But where is Electroclaw? That is the question. Flores drone goes in. Flores drone explodes. Flores drone destroys shield. But they need to take out the Electroclaws that are on here. Colin's going to take out that Banshee as Blanco takes down Lupus, leaving us in the 5 versus 4 in favour of Dispatch. Dispatch looking very good in this round. Got a load of damage done over here. That's the hard-reaching round being used by Capitao, I suspect, who is now dead. So he's done a bit with his utility, but not enough. As Aiden's going to make his way up the garage staircase and take down that default camera. Get the points. Take out the ADS. Get the points. Get the points. Get the points. And he's just going to lead them. Blanco takes down J2E9. 4 versus 3 in favour of Dispatch. As all of a sudden it turns to 3 versus 3 as Josh gets that grenade kill. Aiden manages to get the refrag, making it a 3 versus 2. Things looking good for Runic right now. ADS is sucking up those grenades. I told you to take them down, Aiden, as he does go down. Another one sucked up. Glaz needs to be taking out that utility. Not only do you get 10 points, but it allows you to throw grenades. Aiden does get revived. 3 versus 2. Black Reno. Primary plant denial here for the defense. He needs to stay in a safe position, but instead he's going to go peek in the window. Because when you're the main plant denial, why wouldn't you peek? Why wouldn't you peek? Now, we do have Mars watching Echo. Is he watching his yokai? I don't think he is. Maybe the yokais are dead. EMPs are going out, so it makes sense that yokais are dead and not usable. Black Reno does take down one as he peeks that eastern staircase. Plant is going down. One player on the window watching, waiting for Zek to come around. Zek gets that kill. He gets the second. And he hits that diffuser. We're watching Black Reno doing absolutely nothing while good guy Zek is just walking in, just strolling about, popping domes. And Zek clutches it up for his team. Putting them 1 round away from going to overtime. This is what we like to see, people. This is what we like to see. I didn't say Sixer, I said Sixter. It's just difficult to pronounce. I don't know how you pronounce it. I know you're not Sixer, you're too polite. Oh, well, I said Jamal's voting. I didn't forget that Gracie's #1 fan. I just saying that I know Jamal has voted because his name comes up. Oh, you're Dave. Ah, okay. He is a naughty one, Mrs. Two. He's just a different naughty one. Church and Arsenal, the last site of regulation to get played. CCTV has been won. Gym and bedroom have been won, which means Church and Arsenal is the only site this team are going to play. Which means Runic needs to bring the right lineup to attack it. We've got Buck, we've got IQ, we've got Thatcher, we've got Maverick, we've got Ace. Personally, that's a decent lineup. They can get in through dirt, they can get in through the hatches. We've got Kaid on the board. Thatcher will be able to help get past the Thatcher. This is still going to work out fairly well for Runic if they play their cards right. They just need to keep on fragging. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. We can see Hayao. See, I thought Hayao was Dave, but maybe not. Well, Gracie, you'll be pleased to know that Dylan has quit casting. Poor Dylan. I've heard a lot of people say this about Dylan lately, and
5 seconds to
I don't know what it is. Dylan is very professional. I'd be interested to know what people, why people are saying this about Dylan at the moment. He used to be very, very popular, and now all of a sudden I'm hearing people say, oh, yeah, I don't really enjoy Dylan. But I don't know why. I mean, admittedly, the only time I really see a lot of people casting at the moment is when they duo cast with me. So I miss a lot of what my duo can say because I'm busy trying to do other stuff because I'm trying to do the production work at the same time, which is why I brought Dylan onto Pro with me, who, you know, obviously I'm doing that on my own now that Dylan has bowed away from casting.
reloading, cover me.
No, it might have sounded like I say Sixer, Sixter. It's just I struggle to pronounce your name because of the way it's spelled. But I know you're not Sixer, so yeah. All right, 5 versus 5. Gunfire going out. Match point. 2 minutes remaining. We've got a cheeky flank coming out here from Marth, and he is going to take down the hard breach of Aiden. That is Ace out of play. That is that church wall remaining sealed shut for the remainder of this round, most likely, as Josh is unlikely to Maverick trick it. He's used most of his utility here on this Moto hatch. Now, considering the operator that's been taken out of commission, I wouldn't be surprised to see this being a dispatched win. Blanco's going to be looking through that hole. He's going to see the head and fire, but he's not going to do any damage. These players playing under this hatch seem to look in completely the wrong place while they're watching that Maverick trick, and they keep missing their opportunities. Mars with the cheeky angle here. I mean, you need split-second precision to get a kill through that position. But fair play to him. He's likely to lose his life though to Glaz as he moves away from here, because Glaz is watching this closely. I doubt Marth is aware. I suspect Marth will just get up and run away any second now, and Glaz will get a free kill. Let's just sit here and watch. I mean, he didn't get up and run away, but he did move away, as suspected. Free kill there to Glaz, as we now go into a 3 versus 4. That's Glaz trying to even things out a little bit for his teammate. Echo drones, the yokai are still up. We can see those whizzing around. Marth is watching one as Black Reno is watching another. 4 versus 3. Good plant denial, still in possession of dispatch. They've got yokai drones. They've got smoke. Sorry, they've got yokai. They had yokai. It looked like Mars was watching the same echo drone. They had yokai. They had gas canisters. We've got 3 gas canisters. Drop goes out. Gas canister goes out. 2 players have dropped into sight. 1 defender gets taken down. Lupus gets that kill. Plant is likely to be successful as Hayu comes round. He pre-fires to try to stop the plant. And he is successful. He manages to stop it. That could be the game-winning round. Oh, sorry, the round-winning play there. Blanco is the last man standing there on the one, but he manages to deny a second plant. And he's just got to play time. Lupus isn't going to get that diffuser in time, and that's a round for Dispatch. And we go to overtime, people. What a play from Dispatch. That was absolutely superb. Absolutely superb. Twice the plant was denied, and we get an overtime. Brilliant. He's not as enjoyable. Doesn't focus on the game much. Will you be streaming all the games for now for Challenger and Pro? I'll still be doing all the Pro, Gracie. Still be doing all the Pro. Challenger, I'm going to be trying not to. Just because we've had some troubles with casters this week. We'll see what happens. Dylan is a great straight man. Makes a good duo. Yeah, he's... Yeah. I'm not going to comment. I have no issue with Dylan. Yeah, you got your preferences, Gracie. That's fair enough. People have their preferences. Like, I can watch EUL, for example. I can say, I'm pretty sure that the likes of Stokes, Stokes, Ace, you know, Jess, good casters in their own right, but they're not my style. I like Dez, and I like Fluke. I think they're both very good and offer a lot to my viewing experience when I watch an EUL game or a game that they are casting or analysing. Whereas a lot of the others, I just don't enjoy their style. Right? It's clear they know what they're doing. They're very exciting. They give good information, but I'm just not a fan of their style. So I get it, Gracie. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Oh, Sixter is on Legacy. Okay.
Attackers must locate and defuse
All right,
the
so
bomb.
overtime we go. CCTV is the first site to get played. We have Dispatch starting on defense. Apologies for spending far too much time talking nonsense to the stream and not concentrating on the game. You see, Gracie, the thing is, a lot of people actually don't like it when casters... Oh, you say it doesn't focus on the game as much. Okay, there's me not focusing on the game and talking to stream. Anyway. J2E9, playing on Iana, looking to see what damage he can do through this drone hole. He's not going to be able to do... Well, he might be able to do some as Mars makes his way right up to that drone hole. I'm guessing J2E9 moved his position. I was going to cook that grenade to try to get that pick, but that's not the best play because of the time it takes to cook that grenade. Marths has already had it away on his toes and is watching this big old breach that's been opened up by Thermite. We are going to get Maverick tricking the other wall, and that's going to get that bandit battery taken out of play. Ace is going to start opening up this wall here with his Selmas, and that is main wall open on exactly... I played this site the other day, and someone opened up the hole on this side of the wall. Got the plant down while I was out here, and I couldn't cover it because it was in a default spot. I'm like, dude, why did you open it up on that side? Anyway, here's what it is. Good guys there, using the budget mirror windows here. 1.5 minutes left to go on this round. Marth has taken a little bit of damage, but not enough to be a huge discrepancy to him. Yokai drones doing their bit by denying some players. That drone, though, its position is given away, and it's going to get taken down by Lupus. Not by Lupus, by the player that was poking his face through the breach here. It looked like it was Josh. I thought it was Lupus because it was a thermite hole. Blanco playing here. Oh, Mars gets taken out. Oh, what a play. He gets shot in the feet by the player down below and then gets finished off by a frag grenade. A beautiful play there from Runic as they take the life of Marths. He's going to be watching his teammates rather than cams. We have 6 drones in play here from Runic. 6 drones in the pocket they can use. 50 seconds to go. We need to see some players droning out, but they are not droning right now. They are just face checking stuff. They need to have a drone here watching construction because we're likely to see Zek maybe get a kill or 2 through this window. He's going to pre-fire, but he's not going to hit the mark. J2E9 is going to take him down as Blanco gets a refrag of his own, putting us in a 4 versus 3. Plant is starting. Blanco's not in a position to deny it. C4 is going to go up though, and that's going to deny it. C4 takes down JFK Peaks Glaz. That's the C4 spent as Thermite comes in to try to pick it up and stick the plant instead, but he's going to get taken down by Blanco. Aiden and J2E9 claim a life each as J2E9 gets the last one and finishes off the round for Runic. Oh, look at them just stacked up there. Look like Echo was feeling a little bit of lag most unfortunately, but that is a round to Runic. On the defensive side. No, attacking side, sorry. Well, I've written my stuff down wrong here. This was time, obviously. This was objective. That was objective. I got that right. I got that right as well. Okay, it's only a couple that I got wrong. Church and Arsenal, next site to get played. Yeah, Gracie. So yeah, PC leagues, I mean, they like to be more professional. There are people that watch that don't like it. I know, for example, Davin doesn't like casters that talk to the chat, etc. So he's hating me right now. If he's watching this, he's hating me right now. Like, dude, talk about the bloody game. Don't talk to chat. But for me personally, when it's smaller games like this, I kind of think it's not so bad. I guess when it gets to the level of EUL, for example, you can't watch the chat. It's not possible. It has to be more of that professional experience. So I totally get it at that large level. But when it's smaller games like this, I feel it's not too bad to try and involve the community and bring people in. Because people that watch little community games like this are here for community. You know the players, you want the experience, you like conversing and being able to talk about it. And having the cast to talk to you, I think, helps with that personalization of the game for you as a community that are watching it, as a small community that are watching. So I think it's nice to be able to do it. As my casts and streams got larger on Pro, when I went to like 60, 70 players plus sometimes, that's when it gets a little bit harder, when I kind of say, okay, fair enough, I'm going to stay away from the chat at this point. I need to focus on the game, so that's what I try to do. But when I see I've got 16 people watching, people want to see a good casted game, but at the same time, I think it's nice to be able to talk to you guys and just, you know, interact a little bit, make it a bit more of a one-to-one experience. 3 versus 5 as Mars is going to take down J2E9. Mars very low on health, so J2E9 clearly did some damage as Mozzie, but not enough because Mars is still standing and he does have IQ with the AUG and that 2.5 times sight, waiting to get some picks. Yeah, I talked to the stream once on my first PC cast and I got told afterwards, I noticed you spoke to the stream. It's not really the sort of thing that, you know, is liked. Alright, fine, whatever. Anyway, Josh is going to get a brilliant gas grenade kill onto Black Reno. Black Reno does go down. Good guy Zek has defused. He's going to make his way in through dirt, and that's going to be his push. But Josh is sitting here. Oh, good guy Zek knows that he's there. He pre-fires and he manages to take him down. It's looking like Dispatch are going to be able to balance this out a little bit. There's currently 7-6. Runic need to win this round to take the game. But oh, that's a noof. That is a noof. But if Dispatch can win this, then we go to max overtime. 3 players on the side of Dispatch in sight. Glaz is the last player standing on Runic as Hayu takes down Aiden. Plant is going down. Is it going to get denied? Glaz has the position if he could just see the feet in time. But he doesn't have the time. He's going to get up. He's going to run away. But IQ is going to peek round. Mars with that 5 HP is going to get the pick. And we are going to get maximum overtime, people. We are here and a 7-7. And it all comes down to 1 round. Thanks, Mozart. I'm not sure the challenger side is going to get to that point. Pro has been there. I mean, in the first and second season of Pro, there were games, league stage games, where we were getting 100 viewers. 100 viewers for an Xbox league. A UK Xbox league that's not funded by Ubisoft or anyone big. Just me running it on my own. And I'm really, really proud of that. Very, very proud of that. Challenges, though, it's a little bit more difficult. I don't want to say it's because of me people watch Pro, but it's on my channel. The difference is a lot of people follow my channel. I have a lot more people following my Twitter. When I go live, people know about it. I've done Face It, obviously. So yeah, I guess it's just more likely that my channel, not me, is going to draw in people. And the proof of that is the fact that here I am on challenges, casting to 18 people. If it was on my channel, it might be 50 right now. But it's not. We're on 18 because we're on a different channel, and that's just the way it goes. So people, I don't think, come for me necessarily. They just come because they know what's going to happen on my channel. It could probably be someone else casting on my channel to be fair, and you still get 50 viewers watching a pro game. Slow mode? Nah, that's part of the issue as well, because I use a 3-minute delay nowadays on Pro, is it makes it even harder to interact with the chat. When you've got a huge delay, it's just not really working. It's not easy to do. On here, I'm running a 90-second delay today for challenges. Well, I've been doing 3 minutes in Pro, just to try and increase the competitiveness. All right, 7-7. CCTV. Sorry, Davin, for talking so much. CCTV is going to be the final site to get played. Apollo scrim 2 to 3 times a week. Yeah, they might need to scrim 4 to 5 times a week. No offense, Jason. But it's not working. I want to see Apollo come back to their former glory. EMP's going to go out. Thelmas are going to go out. That wall is going to get opened up. Oh, I thought it had been misplayed there, but no, that second Selma did the trick. Aiden does take down Zek, and Runic take the early lead here as J2E9 is going to send out that Gemini. 5 versus 4. Gemini's going to go in to gather that intel. Final Selma is going down. Where is it going down? That is the magic question. I can't see where it's gone down. Is it over here? It is over here. That allows a line of sight up onto that window. No one is in garage. The attackers may or may not realize it, but they have full garage control right now and can make their way in. The only thing denying them is going to be someone watching this Maestro cam and peeking this hole right here in the wall. But that is bypassable as this wall is now opened. Josh could make his way up there. They've got the flanks covered. This should be a fairly easy take for Runic. They have the power positions. They've done what they need to do. Minute and a half left to go. If Runic don't win this in a 5 versus 4, then I have to say they lost this rather than Dispatch winning it. As I say that, Hayu is going to take down Josh. That's Maverick taken out of commission. That's some frag grenades that aren't going to get spent here as one shield is taken out on radio. Grenades are going out. Drones are going to be used. Diffuser has been dropped so they can pick it up at the last moment and push in possibly for a default plant. We've got J2E9 playing downstairs to deny anyone from coming downstairs with a C4. 2 C4s in hand. Default plant is what is going to be played for, and it's going to be J2E9's responsibility to deny that C4 from below. That is my likely take on this. As Hayu does come around with that C4, but J2E9 is going to deny that first C4. Marth still has one. He's upstairs in construction though, so he will not be playing that from below. If he does try to play this plant denial, he's going to do it over the shelving unit as Glaz moves in and goes for that default plant. Marth rips that C4, it goes out, and it's not going to do what it needs to do. Blanco gets taken down, 4 versus 2 in a post-plant situation. Black Reno with the powerful order, pre-firing out onto the balcony, but he's going to get taken down, leaving Marth in a 1 versus 4, and he's not going to be able to do the job as Glaz with the L8 manages to get those 2 last kills. And that is a great round from Runic as they take the win, 8-7. Well done to Runic. GG to both teams. What a stellar match. What a stellar match. Thank you very much for that one, teams. Is 2 going to be casting in PL Season 4? That's the current plan. Need to see what happens, Sixter. I need to get more time, Sixter, so whether it's casters, admins, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with Pro Season 4. There will be changes. What those changes will be, I couldn't tell you exactly right now. Whether it's going to be staffing, casting, format, I don't know. But something's going to have to change for Season 4 now that real life is back. We're seeing numbers drop off the streams. Apollo versus IG final, still the best game ever. Yeah, Davin's favourite, definitely. Yeah, we're seeing numbers drop off the streams. We're seeing teams not turning up to games. I mean, we've had more forfeits in TXB Pro in this first 4 weeks than we had in the first 2 seasons of TXB Pro combined. And that's very telling of the times we're in now where COVID's over. People can go out. It's one of those things. So I don't know what's going to happen with Season 4 and how we're going to try to breathe some life back into our leagues. A lot of them are starting to really fail, and it feels like it's the deathbed of the leagues right now. But I'll keep trying to keep the pro one out there, try to bring people in and try to keep things on track, whatever that is, whether that's me stepping back or me doing something else. I don't know. But I do need to spend more time on PC casting and YouTube and also work and whatnot. So we'll see what happens for Season 4. Season 4 will happen. I'll be around most likely in one way or another. I'd like to cast it. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with the format. Anyway, that's the end of the game. GG's to both teams. Thank you very much for coming along watching. It is very much appreciated. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for those of you who have followed during the game. Thank you very much to those who have given positive support. Thank you very much to those who predicted. Mrs. Toot, because I started the prediction, I can't actually close it. So if you could close it. Or actually, no, I think it's going to let me. Oh, it will let me. Yeah, Runic take the win. There you go. Channel points given. So, yeah, thank you very much for those of you who gambled. Thank you very much for those who supported. Hugely appreciated. We will be back tomorrow night. We've got Hyperion versus Avenger, which is going to be casted by Chapter and Crow. 2 very energetic casters, if you haven't watched them before. Very entertaining to watch. Very energetic, very lively. I do enjoy watching them, which is why we invited them to cast here. Myself and Sing Sing check them out. We both enjoyed watching them. Mrs. Toot enjoys listening to them. So they'll be casting the game tomorrow night. Hyperion versus Avenger Gaming. And then I'll be back on Monday for for TXB Pro. I am casting a PC League game on Saturday. I will tweet about it on my personal Twitter feed. So, you know, if you watch that and you want to come and watch me cast PC, then by all means do. If you're interested in that sort of thing. Then it'd be great to see you there supporting the stream. But if you don't, then I'll be back with TXB Pro on Monday. Let me talk you through quickly the games that we've got next week for TXB Pro. If I go onto the right server here. Next week, week 5, we've got Athena versus Free Elo on Monday. We've got Oni versus Mutiny on Tuesday. We've got Karma versus Vanquish on Wednesday. And we've got Apollo versus Orvic on Thursday. So hopefully those are going to be some good fun games to watch. Yeah, Pro will stay. There'll definitely be a Season 4 of Pro at least. Sixter. Definitely be a Season 4 of Pro. I'm already planning Season 4. It's going to happen whatever happens. It has to happen because the winning team from Challenger has to play in Pro. And there's no way that I would close down a league and deny a team that opportunity that I promised them by fighting through this league. It wouldn't be right. So one way or the other, TXB Pro Season 4 will definitely happen. I promise that. And then we'll see what happens for Season 5 onwards. I'd like to keep it going. It just depends on what happens with the numbers. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Have a good evening, whatever you do with the rest of it. Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow night for the game here on Challenges. And hopefully, I'll see you on Monday night for TXB Pro. Have a great weekend, and we will see you soon. Take care, people.